It's the end of the world! Part 2. Is it worth watching? Find out on this week's Indy Christian Review. If there's one thing we Christians love, it's end times movies. There's a lot of them out there, but they all tend to be a little on the lame side. But The Moment After 2, not so much.
A political prisoner.
You open your mouth to speak your mind and look at what they do to you.
Headed for death row.
I'm gonna have to ask you guys to step out of the van.
You almost got me killed in there, boy.
Adam has escaped, killing 2 global enforcement soldiers. You got the wrong guy.
A disgraced federal agent.
Why, Charles? You look like the devil himself.
Sent to track him down.
Infiltrate a band of terrorists led by an old acquaintance of yours.
Now, a global military force.
We're heading north to Callaway Ranch, sir.
We flushed him out.
Is on the warpath. But mankind's last hope for survival.
Have faith.
Is about to be awakened.
Find him.
They strike you. You strike back harder.
The Moment After 2. The Awakening.
Deliver me from my enemies and those that pursue me.
Amen.
Amen.
The Christian film market is flooded with end times movies, and they always have the same kind of spiel. You got the rapture, people freak out, one world government rises, tribulation. That's about what it all boils down to. Added in a few new characters here and there, and you got yourself an end times movie. The Moment After 2 does not follow the old formula. It doesn't go into who's running the one world government or how specific prophecies are being fulfilled. It's a story about an average guy trying to survive the tribulation. And by average guy, I mean ex-FBI agent. Because everyone can relate to an ex-FBI agent, right? But it doesn't really dwell on his ex-FBI-ness. Sort of. Well, it's his backstory, but how about this? We got ex-FBI agent Adam Riley, but he's in jail. But then he gets out of jail, but he's in the middle of the desert. But then he finds a house, but the house is empty. But it turns out the house is not empty, but the guy's threatening him with a shovel. But it turns out he's a Christian. So they go heading off over to a camp of where other Christians are, where we meet Adam's ex-girlfriend. But she's married now. But Adam's angst is overridden at this point by the arrival of his mentor from the first movie. Now at this point you're probably thinking to yourself, wait a minute, Moment After 2, where's Moment After 1? Well, if you want to read the review for that one, go to indychristianreview.com. I got a review written for it there. Meanwhile, back at the Hall of Justice, Adam's old partner, played by Kevin Downs, has been recruited by the evil military guy to hunt down Adam, ferret out the Christian camp, and get everyone killed. Anyway, I'm not gonna spoil the rest of the movie. Long story short, we got action, we got adventure, we got a really high body count, and the production values are Hollywood level. It's a welcome change from the typical end times thriller. A word of caution, this movie's probably not for the faint of heart or the young of age. There's some pretty intense action sequences, and like I said before, a pretty high body count. Some of it's a little graphic. So, parents be warned, this is not a movie for little kids. Of course, why you would show a little kid an end times movie in the first place is beyond me. But anyway, Moment After 2 is a great movie. You can find out more about The Moment After 2 at momentafter.com. Well, that's all the time we have for this week. Check back every Thursday for more reviews of independent Christian films. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and check our other reviews out at indychristianreview.com. I'm Zack Lawrence. Thank you for watching. May God bless you, and may God bless independent Christian films. This episode of Indy Christian Review is brought to you by the Rocky Mountain Christian Filmmakers Camp. For hands-on filmmaker training in a small group environment, visit christianfilmmakerscamp.com.